Hi everyone! Today I'm going to show you how to crochet this cute jellyfish. It's a simple project and you can give each one a unique personality by changing the color of the tentacles or the eyes. Before we jump in, I would love to invite you to follow me on my social media. Links are in the description below. Let's get started. For this tutorial I will be using sport weight yarn and a 2.5mm crochet hook B1. Let's start with the foundation chain 11. Starting in the second chain from the hook, make one single crochet into each chain. Place the stitch marker onto the first stitch you made. So one single crochet into each chain until you reach the last chain. Make 3 single crochets into the last chain and place the marker onto the third stitch. And now make one single crochet onto the other side of the chain until you reach the last chain. So one single crochet into each chain until you reach the last chain. And make 2 single crochets into that last chain. So you should have 22 stitches altogether in round number 1. And let's start second round by slip stitch into the first stitch. So make a slip stitch and chain 1. We will start round number 2 into the same stitch. Make 2 single crochet into the same stitch. So this is your first single crochet, second single crochet, and replace the marker onto the first stitch. Make 1 single crochet into each stitch until you reach the second stitch from the stitch marker. So 1 single crochet into each stitch. And now make 2 single crochets into next 2 stitches. So 2 single crochet into this stitch, 1 and 2, and then 2 single crochet into the stitch with the stitch marker. And remember to replace your stitch marker onto the first stitch. 1 more single crochet into the same stitch, and then make 1 single crochet into each stitch until you reach the second stitch from the end. So just to let you know, this is a slip stitch and this is chain 1, so these two are not the stitches. This is your last stitch, okay? So make 2 single crochet into that last stitch. And ignore this slip stitch in chain 1 and make a slip stitch into the first stitch. Chain 1 and starting in the same stitch, make 2 single crochet into the first stitch. So this is your first single crochet and second single crochet to the same stitch, and replace the marker onto the first stitch. Make 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So first single crochet, second single crochet. Now make 1 half double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So this is your first half double crochet and second half double crochet. Make 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. First double crochet, second double crochet, third double crochet, make 1 half double crochet into the next 2 stitches. One single crochet into the next 2 stitches, two single crochet into the next 2 stitches. And replace the marker onto the first stitch. Make 1 single crochet until you reach the second stitch from the end. So 1 single crochet into each stitch until you reach the second stitch from the end. And make 2 single crochet into the last stitch. Remember to ignore slip stitch and chain 1. Make a slip stitch into the first stitch and you will not need this stitch marker anymore. So make a slip stitch. Chain 1 and turn your work. Now in this row you will work in the back loops only. So these are the back loops and front loops. Work only in the back loops. Skip first stitch and make a single crochet into the next stitch. Make a half double crochet into the same stitch. Remember to work in the back loop. So single crochet, half double crochet, then double crochet into the same stitch. Now make a half double crochet into the same stitch and then make a single crochet also in the same stitch. So you created a little shell. Make a slip stitch into the next stitch. Skip the next stitch and make another shell into the next stitch. So a single crochet, then half double crochet into the same stitch, double crochet into the same stitch, half double crochet and a single crochet, then make a slip stitch into the next stitch and skip the next stitch. So skip this one and make another shell into this stitch. So single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, half double crochet and single crochet all in one stitch. Slip stitch to the next stitch, skip next stitch and another shell into the next stitch. Slip stitch into the next stitch, skip next stitch and make a last shell. And the slip stitch into the last stitch. Then cut your yarn and leave a bit longer tail for sewing. We will start to work with the different colors now. We will work now in these front loops. So insert your hook into the first front loop. Grab any different color of the yarn. So I will start with the green yarn. Put the end of the tail onto your hook and pull it through the first stitch, then chain 16. Starting in the second chain from the hook, make one single crochet into each chain. And now make a slip stitch into the next front loop. Cut your yarn and leave a bit longer tail for saving later on. Change the color, insert your hook into the next front loop. Put the tail on the new color onto your hook and pull it through the stitch, then chain 16. And now starting in the second chain from the hook, make one single crochet into each chain. And make a slip stitch into the next front loop, cut the yarn, save the endings inside. And continue until end of the row. You can make a different colors, you can make same color, it's up to you. And when you finish, place the eyes onto the jellyfish, and that's it. That's your jellyfish is done. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.